was born here in Arizona. I was raised in upstate New York, in a small town. Once I hit 18 years old, I joined the Army. I wanted to be of service. I did some time in Afghanistan. When I got out of the military, I became a chef because I wanted to stay in the service world and wanted to be the next Gordon Ramsay. When stuff broke down inside the restaurants is whenever you would get service technicians that would come in. These service technicians would sometimes show up in their personal vehicles. I'm 10 years into being a cook, being a chef, and I should be driving a decent car. These guys are driving jacked up diesel trucks and nice cars, and they're bragging about their weekends out. I'm like, bro, I haven't seen a weekend in 10 years. And that's whenever a buddy of mine who had graduated here and a cousin of mine were like, dude, go to that school. You're not gonna regret it. And that's what brought me here. And that's what elevated my career from kitchen chef to top flight refrigeration. I liked coming to RSI just to, just every day was a little bit different. You learn something new every single day, but you got to see the same equipment over and over again, so you got practice on it. 6 months, that's it. It was pretty eye-opening, and I was excited to get into the field. I was like, I can't wait to be an HVAC technician. I was hired right out of school. I like the refrigeration side better. I think I have to use my mind more for refrigeration than I do for HVAC. I own Top Flight Refrigeration. I'm hoping that the business grows to the moon. I don't want to be too big. I'd like to stay small so I can give people the good prices that I can give them currently. But at the same time, if I can be in every single state, I will be. Sky's the limit. When I'm not being a technician, I'm still heavily into video games. I like to throw axes. I like to shoot my guns. Camping, fishing, hunting. I mean, you name it. Lions, tigers, or bears, you get to do it all. My why on HVAC and refrigeration is for my daughter. The paychecks are great. I love the paychecks. The paychecks make me look great in everybody else's eyes, but I don't care about those paychecks as much as I care about the smile she has when we're able to go out and actually do these things, as opposed to when we weren't. So it feels good to be able to provide for my family now, when before I was always scratching my head wondering how I was going to be able to provide for my family. I would preach 100%. Get yourself into a trade school. Get yourself into a position where you can be the owner of your destiny instead of waiting around for someone else to make the decisions for you. I would recommend RSI to people who want to be, HVAC technicians. You can really change your life by making that choice, by walking through the door. This school took me from where I was in the restaurant field. Everything is 100% different. I was living in an apartment. I owned my own house. I was driving a used vehicle. I drive a brand new vehicle, brand new truck, the one that I've always wanted. Sits out in the parking lot now. I struggled a lot, and I don't struggle anymore. So I feel great. My name is Patrick Sparks, and I'm proud to be an RSI graduate. It feels like it's a different person's life, honestly, now. It feels like I know it happened. I did it. I have pictures to prove it. But it feels like another person's life that I lived, It feels surreal to have come so far in such a short amount of time.